Real quick, rewind. I had written Skydive after I'd left Apple. I left not because anything was wrong at Apple, I just felt like I had outgrown my space. I was ready for something more, and I was ready to commit to this journey in music. So I burned the bridges and I headed off with a smile on my face. During that time, we were doing DoorDash as a job because music wasn't quite gaining traction. And during that time, one of the most incredible things happened. One of my friends from doing music, Bryan, was getting married out in India and Singapore. And he invited me and my wife out, but I told him I didn't have the funds like that, especially after leaving Apple. But he said he wanted to make sure that we got out there. So the homie paid for that trip, pretty much like more than half, so that we could go and see them get married out there in Singapore and India. And I wrote Skydive around that time, and it was the perfect time to write it because there was this feeling of free fall. There was this feeling of I didn't know how life was going to pan out, and there was this feeling of radical blessing, like getting to experience something so outside of our comfort zone, so outside of our, what we know, and that's Skydive. So it's the perfect way to end the album because it brings us back to this focus of free fall, of trusting God with the process and watching life unfold and enjoying the journey. And people say that all the time, and I'd normally scoff at it, like, we want milestones. We want to enjoy the milestones. But it's true, like, what you get to live in today and what you really have control over is each day. It's the journey. It's not the moments of breakthrough. Though those are awesome, they don't last. So if you miss out on the journey, you miss out on the bulk of all of it.